Yo, hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome y'all back to another video. It's your boy Hustle. It's your boy 90 Day CEO, aka The Answer. And I'm back with another video. So today, I ain't even gonna lie, we're on the kind of real, my mood more a little bit somber. It's kind of, somber, sad. If you don't know, yesterday, Takeoff, the rapper from the Migos, Quavo, I'm confused, just dropped the album, Quavo. But yeah, Takeoff from the Migos. He got. Honestly, the word is murdered. Honestly, murdered, killed. More so, I kind of, honestly, it's one of the two. But it was in Houston, and up to this point, really, there's no more kind of details that come out about it, as far as official details, kind of a lot of speculation and things. And I feel like that's one of the things I want to start with. We got to stop the just speculative, just everybody, because it's the thing, honestly, me, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news personally because it's always some sad junk on the news. I feel like, and me personally, it's always the worst in my community. It's not that the news is just all sad. It's like our community is the worst of the worst, and it's just like there's other positive highlight thing or positive thing that you could highlight that you choose not to, but you rather, really put a light and a beam to that negative stuff. So that's why I don't watch the news personally. So the thing about it is, what's what's messed up about the times now is everybody, social media, internet, everybody has a platform. You might have one follower, you might have no followers, you might have 1,000 followers, you might have 1,000,000 followers. It doesn't matter. You have a platform as to you can do and say what you want to. But the thing with it is, as far as speculation, it's just like we shouldn't be trying to put pieces together as to something that happened and just throwing out some just BS and just we throwing this out, we throwing the dark side of the board just to see if it hit, and if it's striking, if we right, then look who's the first one to say it. It's just like all for first reports. Takeoff shot in the dice game. Him and Quavo killed and dropped. I just folks just throwing stuff at the dark trying to see if it hit and stick, and it's just like, bro, what is the purpose of that? Why are you speculating that? Why not just let the official people come out to say what's going on, what happened, as opposed to y'all just throwing out some BS and throwing out all this, and it's just like, that's not what happened, this is what happened. It's just like, I don't get the speculative things, and that's what I'm saying, everybody has a platform, so everybody's just trying, and it's just like, but what's the purpose to get your thing to another level like that? Is that what you do it for? I don't understand it. And maybe something for me not to understand. And get more into that is really what really bothers me most about the situation. Because for me, it's got to be more than just a RP Takeoff. I feel like we fall in the same cycle of doing the same exact thing week after week. Whoever passes next is RP them. Is this is my favorite rapper. Oh, dang, this is my favorite song. Oh. I was just listening. Oh, I was just at that concert. Oh, look at this picture. Oh, I'm posting on my page. Oh, it is just like we fall in the same cycle of doing the same thing, and then next week when it's the next person we do the same thing, and it's just like, no, it got to be something. Got to be a conversation. We got to take this somewhere, because it can't just be the continuous just bloodshed of loss of life in our community, and for these people and these that made it, that have made it out of whatever situation they was in. They've gotten past that, and now they can live lavishly, live a life that they dreamt about, not only for them, but for their family too, and then have all that thrown away and taken away by, a gun. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I don't want to speculate. Like I said, it's no official story that came out as to exactly the parameters of what exactly happened and how Takeoff was killed. And I did see something on Twitter and, kind of speculative things about it, and also the video. So it's just like, you kind of see, kind of put piece two and two together, and like I said, I don't want to speculate, but that's unfortunate that had to happen like that, because that's what I'm saying, it's got to be a deeper conversation because it was Takeoff. Takeoff don't do nothing. Even in the videos prior to the moments happening, Takeoff was literally in the cut chilling, vibing, chilling. So it's like, it's not the person that's always out in front that this happens to. It's not the person that's the bravado in the room, like I'm the top dog in the room. And I'm not saying nobody else is being there. I'm not saying Quavo's being there. I'm just saying it's not that person that this happens to. It's not that person that was in the streets and you could, I'm not gonna say understand, but you could see, okay, well, they kind of knew that what was coming behind that. This was the person living in the cut states himself, and the one time, and like I said, one time the shit go out all the time, but one time when he stepped out, just had a bowling alley, and it's just like at 28 he gone. Come on, it's just like come on, bro. It got to be more than that. And then worse than that, what blew me the most is I don't get the mindset of y'all folks that, and this is how I'm explaining. This is the example I'm using. Well, I'm gonna say I don't get the mindset of you folks that's posting this man, not even this man, because y'all do it all the time. Y'all posting somebody's last moments. They dying seconds, they like them literally breathing out, and y'all want to record that. Not doing nothing, y'all not helping the situation, y'all not adding any value to the situation, y'all just record it. What do y'all get out of that? Y'all, I mean, is it the likes, the comments, the notifications on your phone? Is it the shares you get, the TMZ DM you to say, oh, we want to post this video? Is it the like this attraction? I don't understand where at that moment take away your morality and humanity to say, let me see him record this lifeless, or this dying man, and also his lifeless body. And also paranoia around, and Quavo screaming as he should, he's hysteric. People around are trying to help figure out what's going on. And then that's the other thing, people just yelling in the background, just like somebody's walking, what's going on? It's like, come on, bro, we're not here for that. It's like, you don't know what's going on, just shut up. Everything's not for everybody, bro. Sometimes it's just too far gone, like shut up. Stop trying to be included, stop trying to be noticed, stop trying to be like, oh, I'm the girl. Like, I seen the girl, and I'm not saying that she's necessarily wrong, because she's saying basically what the report is that's not true, it's not what happened, I was right there. But to me, it's like, even if you say that, just say that. But to come in, oh, I'm the girl right here, and I'll point me out, and oh, I'm standing right here next to takeoff right before it happened. Look at me, like I'm making a meme moment, I'm making it by myself. That's not cool. It's not, even if I want to defend the point and say that's not how it happened. That's not the moment to do that. It doesn't matter. That's even if you want to do that, it's not the moment to do that. It's not the platform to do that. You don't have to do that. It's not your job. And I'm not saying she's wrong, but nobody sat there and said, oh, the girl there was nothing for her to defend herself about. That's what I'm saying. They didn't say the girl right here, they had right next to takeoff. Oh, look what she did right before. Nobody said nothing about you. Nobody even know that was you. So you coming on after the fact, and again, it was about itself, it's about you. Oh, I'm the girl right here. Look at me. I'm saying this takeoff right before it happened. And that's not how it happened. You're invalidating what you're saying in the second point by talking about the first one. It's invalidated because you're pointing that that's you, that didn't matter. As a brother, you could have just said, I was there, that's not how it happened, and y'all need to stop going around this false narrative and let the official report come out. That's what you should have said. If you really cared for the person and the room and kind of what happened in that room. That's how I feel. Okay, so getting into the example, I was watching the John Wayne Gacy doc on Netflix, and it's not an endorsement of that, so y'all remember that too, so it's not that. But more so, it was a conversation, it was an interview, he was just saying, talking about, kind of his thought process when he was, killing. He was like, the way he coined it was, when you go to a store and buy something, if you don't like it, whatever the case, you want to break it, you can. You bought it, so you know what I mean. So he looked at that with these people that he was killing. He looked at it and said, I took the humanity out of them and said, I bought whatever it was that he was buying. I bought that, so now I own this. Is how his thought was, which is him saying he's taking the humanity out of that person. Taking that to this situation, so I don't understand people that are in the back just recording. Again, it's somebody who's losing his life, it's his lifeless body. It's hysteria in the room, and y'all just sitting there recording, like, just to be the first person to post something, like, where's the humanity? Like, where are your morals and values to say, bro, that's not the moment for that. It's not. This man just lost his life. You know what I mean? It's not the moment for me, again, it's not the moment for me to be sitting there recording. It's not cool. It's not cool. Nobody should have to see. His family, takeoff son, should have to not only have to deal with the traumatic news of the whole situation, him passing, the parameters of how he passed, his family being in the room, kind of the situation going on with, just everything. His family should have to see his dying moments. His family should have to see the pieces of a puzzle put together of course you want to figure out who the shooter was. So I'm not saying they don't want to see that per se, but you don't want to see his dying body, his lifeless body, your family member bleeding out. It's just like the humanity in that, and you zooming in and you got. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't understand that part of what y'all getting for that. What are y'all doing? Like, what is that for? Like I said, for the clicks, views, and comments. Like, Even for that, but I don't understand. Even when you get that, cool, what's next? Like even play it your way, cool, you got that, what's next? So say you got a million views, boom, you got a million views on this video, you don't got nothing to come behind that, so what was the value in that? Did nobody follow you? They liked it, but what did you get out of that? Did you sell something? Did you, I mean, because if you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna dive in and go 10 toes in and to get something for it. But otherwise you're not getting nothing for it, so what is the value in you doing? Nothing. So to me, it's just like, bro, we gotta have more humanity. Like, that's something I can't understand. I try to, and I'm not gonna stop trying to understand a lot of stuff, but it's just something I can't understand. I know everybody wasn't raised the same, but it's just not, that's not the time that you pull out your phone and record something. Just this the way I was raised. I can't speak for everybody, but if anybody doesn't know, that's not what you should do in somebody's diamonds and be posting it on the internet for the world to see and for somebody's families to have to relive and continuously watch. And you know you're not helping, you're not adding value to them, just record. That's not cool. And more so, y'all, and if y'all don't understand it as to that, because it was, I don't understand how y'all don't understand that if it was your family member. If it was your family member, would you want your family member to see, or would you want to see your family members die moments like that, or would you want your family member to see your die moments like that? I mean, since I guess everybody don't understand it from that parameter, do y'all not understand y'all doing stuff like that is a lawsuit waiting to happen? Since y'all can get it from that point, I mean, you ain't got this, you got nothing to lose, but that's what you think you ain't got nothing to lose. Them folks can sue you for that. What? You post that, you can't post some stuff like that. So if you don't get it from the just thought process of a human and devalue because it's like you think because you consume the music, because we don't buy music. I'm speaking to myself, I stream music. So we're not buying the music, we're streaming it. So are y'all thinking that because y'all consume the music that y'all now own this person and now you can now do what you want with them and up to all levels? That's way too far for me. So to all levels, y'all can do that. It's like, come on, bro, no, shit's not cool, bro. Shit gotta stop. This shit's not cool at all. And like I said, y'all don't get it from that humanity standpoint and morality, and I got values that I was raised in a certain way to where stuff like that I'm not doing. Then think of it from a standpoint, bro, you can get sued for that. And be down. You're not up, so you're gonna be down means. I'm telling you, y'all folks need to stop that, bro. Shit, nothing about that shit is cool, and it's only gonna lead to problems for you. So if y'all don't get that shit from the humanity side, which is sad in and of itself, you need to understand that jump from, bro. Them folks are gonna be coming for you, keep posting, I'm telling you. So like I said, bro. And then, and I don't even wanna, I mean, cause it could be looked at like a selfish moment, but in the thought of this, I was just thinking like, damn, I never saw Migos live. And it's only like more so a thought for me because, or it was more so a thought for me because I remember when the Migos came out, like I'm from the city, so before Drake got on Versace, I heard him coming up bubbling. Like No Label 2 to me is always gonna be that hardest jump for sure. It is. Like nothing's coming out harder than that. And Takeoff was a standout star on that. That's why I always said Takeoff was the best Migos. I've been saying that for the longest. Because if you just really came up like from the beginning, you heard the hooks. That's why I never really understood Quavo being the hook man, because I'm like, when they were coming up, Takeoff and Quavo did hooks. It wasn't like a Quavo was the hook man and Takeoff just rapping. It wasn't that. Takeoff most times was carrying the song on the hook, then taking this up right to the verse. Takeoff taking like 2 minutes off rip. It's like, come on, so definitely, bro. But saying that to say, like I said, I mean, it might have been a little selfish moment, but I just say, man, I never really saw them live. But saying that to say, Takeoff 28, I'm 24. I was listening to Migos in 9th grade, so 9th grade 9 years ago. So, you know what I mean? It's just like, looking at it from that standpoint, it's like, damn, I never saw them live. Right there, right here, nothing. Never saw them live. And then it's the thought of it more so now that you feel it, because even with their whole situation where they might be having, issues with, internally with the trio, it was always the chance that they could get back. They could figure it out. They family at the end of the day. And even if not, they're still back at the end of the day. And it's still a chance. But now the fact that, the whole situation happened is just my thought about that, like, that's crazy. I never saw that. And, it's just a real hurt, tough situation. I'm definitely praying and praying for the family, Quavo especially, Offset especially, because they weren't on the best terms. That's gonna eat him up. Him not being there is probably gonna eat him up because he probably feel like whatever the case, it wouldn't have went down like that if he was there. And then Quavo, of course, being there is, you know, gonna feel that like that was on him just because, you know, center stage, front and center. So that's, like I said, definitely a tough situation on all fronts, all parties. But like I said, I mean, definitely, and I want to say something too. It'd be tricky for me with like situations like this because it's always that mix of people that you just try to, like, I ain't gonna say you, but it's just always this mix of people that jump just right in to be the after review of the topic. You know what I mean? You know, so of course he passed, so now everybody can be looking at takeoff, things like that. So a lot of people try to hone in on that, oh, let me get views, and let me really tap in now to really boost myself and sell something per se. But, and then, like I said, it's tricky for me because I look at it like, that's a human at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, a human lost his life, family member lost their, you know, relative, you know, cousin, you know, I don't know if he was a father, but, you know, people really lost somebody in their family, more so than us losing the rapper Takeoff. So for that, it's just like, I don't like diving into that mix of just, let me hone in, like, let me throw tributes and just to be in the mix, like, nah, it's not, for me, it's not time for that. I definitely want to speak about this because, like I said, it's just a lot of foul shit going on that, but really, shit has got to stop. That shit's not cool. It's some real shit. But, like I said, it's just like, it's like I said, a tough situation. It's all on all fronts, honestly. But like I say, it's more so to the fact, I don't like just being in that mix of, I'm finna just throw this in here so y'all notice me. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him, and you know everybody's looking up him right now. That's not what I find value. I don't want to find value in anything I do or in my channel or just in general finding value off death and off the, you know, demise of somebody else. It's more so just to be in me. I'd rather not be. So for now, I definitely want to drop this video just to talk about something because something got to get it. I got to stop. I mean, P&B, just a month or so ago, y'all posted the same video of him dying, his dying moments. It's just like, bro, y'all just don't get it. It's just like, it makes no sense. But like I said, bro, you know, it's gonna be tough right now for sure. So I'm gonna you know, stay away for a minute, take a little seat back for sure. But I'm definitely coming back to the Migos and Takeoff. I gotta come back to the last record because not enough people knew, and we gotta let them know. We gotta keep the name alive. Or I'm not gonna say I'm gonna keep the name alive. I'm not gonna just let it be fall on deaf ears. I'm not gonna, like I said, jump in right now and just go crazy come for the long haul. So you'll definitely see some more, you know, Migos, Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff, the last rocket on the channel. With that being said, that'll be it for this video. Like I said, long live the last rocket, praying for the family, Quavo, Offset, everyone involved. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.